these three guys, and when I was stationed at Fort Leonard Wood, we used to go out drinking out the back gate in the bars out in the country there. And we were in this little place out in the country there called the DX. And anyway, we were in there drinking, and one of my buddies, I don't know which one of them was now, got into it with a big guy at the bar. And I told him, I said, let's you and I let's get on out of here, you know. And I saw what was fixing to take place, and so I told him, I said, we better get you. I want you guys to leave. And I told the guy, I said, look, I said, my buddies has had too much to drink. They don't mean anything. I said, we're leaving. So anyway, I had all three of them out the door, and I was the last one walking out the door. And this great big guy that I was talking to there at the bar kicked me right in the ass and knocked me right out the front door. Well, I jumped up when I got up, and he was already out in the parking lot. And my three buddies, those bastards, they took off and run and jumped in the goddamn car. It left me to fight this guy. So here I am out there in this gravel parking lot fighting a guy about 6'4", probably 300 pound, and I'm about 140 pound. And if I hadn't had boxing experience and Golden Gloves experience, he'd have probably killed me, but he couldn't hit me. And every time he'd swing at me, I could see the punch coming, and I could just feel the breeze go by my head. And every time he'd swing and miss, I would just hook him to the body, hook him to the body, hook him to the body. And then one time I fell down because we were fighting in this loose gravel. The old parking lot was just old loose pea gravel. And I went down, he tried to get on top of me. I got up real quick and I eluded him again. And then I had the guy wore down. I was just ready to finish this guy off. I done had this big guy so tired he couldn't even hardly move. I was going to beat the shit out of him when I got him tired. But then the guy that owned the bar, he come running out with a pistol, and he shot up in the air about 2 times. He said, this fight's over. The next guy moves, he said, I'm going to shoot the first guy, I'm going to shoot the next guy that moves. And he said, this fight is over. He said, so the guy said, yeah, I've had enough, I'm done. And I said, yeah, we're going to leave. And the big guy says, oh, he says, come on back in and have a beer with me. He says, I want to buy you a beer. So I said, well, that sounds good to me. So we went on back in the bar, and I sat there and had a couple of beer with this big guy. And meanwhile, my chicken-ass friends were sitting in the car waiting for me to come out and couldn't understand what happened. And they come back out, and I told them, I said, this is the last time I'm going out drinking with you guys. I said, if I hadn't have been here tonight with you guys, I said, this guy would have killed your ass. You're lucky you were with me.